Yo, yo, yo. Good morning and welcome to another edition of Wake and Pack, people. Excuse the glare, but the sun, I mean, I can't do nothing about it. In a little different spot. But good morning to all. Good morning to y'all. Welcome to another edition of Wake and Pack, people. Um, on a Thursday morning. My bad, y'all. Still getting it all together. And you already see what the subject matter is. I'm sure just like I've seen, a lot of y'all. A lot of you guys have seen possibly Kenny Clark trade rumors, like draft day trades for Kenny. What's the reason we're doing it? Because we got to pay love. We got to do this. We got to do that. Well, over the past 5 or 6 years, what have we been yelling? Get Kenny some help. And I'm going to be honest, as much as I love all my Packers, but we have yet to get Kenny some help. TJ Slaton, love what he does, but he's not that all down, every down kind of guy like Kenny Clark, so he can't replace him. Jonathan Ford, he's like a poor man's TJ Slaton. So obviously he's not going to replace him. We talking about some real deal interior. We're not talking about 3 technique. We talking about some real deal D tackles, right? Which we only have 3 under contract right now. So, that further believes or makes me believe that we will probably grab somebody in the draft, right? At that same position. But my thing is, we can draft Kenny's replacement. For sure, we could do that. We can draft Kenny's replacement, but that doesn't mean we have to replace Kenny with him right now, right? Because another issue I have with this, if this is a thing, first of all, why would you prevent Kenny Clark? After all he's done, for Green Bay and pretty much been our interior for the past 5, 6 years, he's been everything. Has to get through double teams all the time. Like, there's so many places I could go with this. We'll continue on. Let's get to who's in the damn building, man. Shout out to Zane Strong. Definitely. And I'm just not sure why we would limit Kenny Clark by not putting him with this excellent defensive coaching staff, including Coach O, bro. Coach O, I'm sure he can't wait to get his hands on Kenny either. So that's number one. Number two, nobody on the team can replace what Kenny is doing and what he has done. Nobody on the team. Not Wyatt, not nobody. So not anybody. So, to get rid of him right now, I just think it'll be, counterproductive. This guy has literally been our best defensive tackle so much that we had to do a whole campaign, get Kenny help. And Devontae Wyatt was supposed to be that guy. You know what I'm saying? I do believe in late bloomers too. As I always say, great guard, Mike Wall, plays center too, right? Guard / center, whatever he was. He said he didn't get good until his 4th year. Now, I'm not going to go that far with Wyatt because this is a new day. Back then, teams were more acceptable, especially the Packers, of letting motherfuckers sit for years. But again, he said he didn't get good to his 4th year, all right? And another thing about Kenny Clark, you guys, his age. I've mentioned before on this channel, at the time he was drafted, he was the youngest player ever drafted. So, there's always an exception. And unlike Mike Daniels, who a tackle, that D tackle that we got rid of, that we possibly could have kept a year longer or 2 years longer, but even his body was starting to deteriorate, right? And he went elsewhere and did nothing. So this is not anywhere close to that situation. You look at Mike Daniels when he left and Kenny Clark now, 2 total different players. Kenny Clark is way better. And again, he's just destructive, dude. I mean, y'all see the thumbnail. I mean, I know y'all see Big Kenny there, but you also see some cleats, that have been decleated. Feet all the way up in the air as a result to Kenny Clark. Product of UCLA. California boy, I got extra love for the Cali boys, man. Shout out to my boy Dave, man, and it's knee off, y'all. It's knee off to y'all. I remember it took me a month to figure out my boy Dave's name, man. Shout out to Mississippi. Hey, my boy Love Jones. That's all I asked for, bro. That's all I ask for, bro. That shit is free as hell, man. You know, if y'all continuously turning me on and watching me like my opinions, you know, or like whatever you like about me, you know, hit the like button. That's what it's for. It is free as hell. And especially with Wake and Pack, before y'all even leave the house, you guys get to do your good deed of the day. And I always suggest, I don't care when or who or what and where it is, that anybody at some point in time to be a better human being, you just do a good deed of the day. And you guys could totally get rid of that and hit the like button for your boy right now. You know what I'm saying? And everybody who watching this replay too, you are just as important as the motherfuckers who come on here and talk to me and chat with me live. But I am looking forward to meeting a lot of you other people too, man. So don't be afraid. You ain't got to do a paragraph or nothing like that, but just come up in the chat, say what's up, say hello to everybody. We cool. Hey, we love the Packers just like you do. You feel me? Brandy Lewis is in the house. Thank you for coming through, Brandy. Oh, yeah. Hey, that would be incredible. Number one, it's just incredible because there's nobody on the team or who we're going to draft that can do what he does. It would also be incredible because why would we not let him get coached up? He's been in some bad coaching predicaments, man. You know, his whole career. So how about we give him a good one with this whole new staff coming in? You know what I'm saying? And then again, we can draft his replacement, right? We can draft him, but that don't mean that we got to get rid of Kenny at the same time because whoever this kid is, I did see we, you know, had a few big boys come in for visits, D tackles in particular. Okay. So again, that is a position we are to look at, but I'm looking at Devontae Wyatt, bro. Where you at? Let's go. This is the year, Wyatt. Wyatt, I want you to have better stats than Kenny, actually. And that'll help us further decide later on down the line if we want to let Kenny go. And I'm not asking for us to sign this motherfucker for a 4-year deal. I'm asking just for a 2-year extension. That's it, 2 years, man. Kenny got more than enough in that tank for us to get the maximum we could get out of him for 2 years. And I don't know if we've gotten the maximum out of him. And then again, he hasn't dealt with many injuries. He's not a big 350, 60-pound dude, right? Who's just going to have knee problems or whatever comes with it. This dude is still fresh, younger than the average that was drafted his year, putting in work again. Now, one thing about us as fans, if we see somebody who's just atrocious and just don't need to be on the field, we've called out many people, whether it was Amari Rodgers, but he was just in the wrong position, right? You know, we want to talk about Tyler Lancaster's, Dean Lowry's, Kingsley Kiki's, like stuff like that, people who don't work out. How about you look at all those examples and then look at Kenny? Kenny has been the standard of this defensive line, so to get rid of him, I don't give a fuck what time it is. I don't give a fuck who the fuck we got to pay. That would be a void if we were to get rid of Kenny. We cannot replace him with anybody on this team currently. As much as we love all these other guys, and I'm talking about real interior dudes. Carl Brooks, tweener. He good outside, inside. Feel me? Only interior guys we got is Slayton, for sure, D tackle, and Wyatt. And Wyatt's even interchangeable to a deep, a certain extent. So now a 1-year prove it deal is also possible too. But to give Kenny Clark a prove it deal is crazy. All he's done is proven, right? Since he's been here. Yes, retain Clark. And again, sorry to say, yes, that's what I'm talking about, the one text. I'm definitely not talking about, the 3 or all that. No, only the dudes over the nose, And Kenny can still do more than that. But that's what he came in as, and that's still what he's solidified. That's his position. He's a one technique. So I do possibly see us drafting one, right? You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. They might just put Devontae to end. You know what I'm saying? He's athletic enough to be an end. I don't know if he's physical enough to be a D tackle. I don't know if, the physicality of the game, he's still got to get around it. He does have talent. One thing I do like is his get off. But I just think, so far from where we picked him at, he's been a little underwhelming. Now, progressing, yes, but you can still progress and be underwhelming. We used a first rounder on this guy, right? And it's just crazy how our later round picks fare a lot better than look at Eric Stokes. Shit, I might say Carrington Valentine might be on his level. You feel me? And Valentine was picked in the 6th, 7th round. Eric Stokes was picked in the 1st or 2nd, right? Okay, so you got that. You got a lot of other things that have been done around this team. One of them ain't been a problem is Kenny Clark. So, and I really want to see Kenny unleash. I really like, and then why take something away from Hafley? Now, it's not taken away from him because he never had him, but it's like, you want this guy, you want Coach O coming in, you want Campanile coming in, you want them coming in, and just like Matt LaFleur always does, he caters to whoever just first comes in. So hopefully he doesn't do it by, and then again, it ain't even got nothing to do with Matt LaFleur. This is a Gutekunst, this is a higher ups deal, bro. If they really trying to trade Kenny Clark. And then I'm thinking, we all Packers, so of course we love Kenny, but I'm not sure if other teams feel as much as how, or even know how good Kenny is to even want to grab him in a certain kind of trade. You know what I'm saying? And this ain't no deal breaker. I'm sorry. Like, whatever they do with Kenny, they can extend him, give him a 1 year, prove it, whatever they do. Like, it ain't got shit to do with the J Love thing. I mean, J Love is bro, that's the biggest bag, and that's its own deal there. Obviously, like I did say, it'd be damaged elsewhere because of this, but I wouldn't do it at a premium spot like Kenny Clark, man. Just look at his tape. Just look at him balling out. So, yeah, that's a good one, Brandy. Packer fan 12 in the building. Shout out to the homie, man. Exactly. Exactly, man. And even though with the 3-4, he did what he did. What was he asked to do with 3? What do 3-4 one technique asked to do? You got to split double teams. You got to keep one of those dudes, off the hook, so he won't get his hands on one of our linebackers. So now y'all telling me when this is finally the kind of defense that the real deal Kenny Clark needs to be in, we gonna trade him? I don't like it. And again, he is not. This ain't Mike Daniels we talking about. As much as we love Mike Daniels and him trash talking, Kenny Clark on the field. All I'm saying, go look at the last previous games. Hasn't lost a step. I might say he's getting better. No big injury history. Drafted earlier, one of the youngest drafted players ever, bro. There's always exceptions. Oh, Packers don't give out third contracts. Well, there's always an exception. And, again, it could be a 2-year extension. We ain't going to say we're going to sign this motherfucker for 4 years. 2 years is enough time of great play from Kenny that we can use and get there. And then we can draft his replacement. Drafting his replacement and replacing him is two different things. You know what I'm saying? We drafted Aaron Rodgers' replacement 4 years before he even got replaced, right? It ain't going to take that long with Kenny. But what I'm saying is, man, the dude is dynamic. He's a Packer guy, never got into any kind of trouble. California boy, you know what I'm saying? Just like, when he's on the field, it makes a difference. When he's not on the field, it makes a difference. So, again, I just don't see how we could go from getting Kenny some help to getting rid of Kenny, right? I see 2 more premium years in this guy, man. I see 2 more premium years. Pro Bowls for sure. All pro, not quite. Not sure. But again, coaching can unlock a lot of things. Yeah, Dave, I say 2 more years. And again, it's going to be a different scheme. It's going to be a different scheme, Again, when you got 2 people on you, when you used to getting double teamed, I mean, last thing you thinking about is getting a quarterback. You like, I got to get these motherfuckers off me first before I can even get to a quarterback. And there was a crazy stat. I wish I would have did my further research on it. But Kenny Clark, at one point in time was the leadingest tackle getting double teamed. Why? Because every team they ain't got nobody else. Double Kenny. And he's still out there. There's many film breakdowns of Kenny splitting a double team and still getting the job done. So I think he can still rush the quarterback. Let's not take that away from him like that. Now, is he fucking Aaron Donald? No, right? Is he Chris Jones? No, but damn it, he's still good and he's versatile. Hey, y'all heard the man. Thank you, John. Whenever y'all see my boy John Bainon in the building, hit the like button, please. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, for sure. And because he knows, right? Because he knows, right? He knows. He's like, okay, I gotta get my shit together. Because again, once his little contract is up to what is it, next 2 years or something? Like, hey, sometimes it just don't work out, right? So he knows. And again, he is one guy on our team who I told y'all early from the jump, I'm gonna have a microscope on his ass Like, I'm gonna be watching everything he does, and I am happy he did come in a little better shape because he's gonna have to, bro. He's gonna have to help Kenny, and he's gonna have to help himself to another contract if he wants one. But from now, I mean, from the time he was drafted to now, I would say I wouldn't say that he earned definitely not like a big deal contract or even an extension or something like that. Devontae Wyatt, we need you to step up. He was kind of supposed to be possibly, be Kenny's help and replacement. But again, he hasn't shown that for us yet. But again, new scheme. Coach O is going to coach these dudes up. Just having Coach O on the sideline, just again, a physical, imposing dude who looked like him as your D-line coach. I done had a few in my day, and you live through them sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my coach Buck Inglewood. That's all I'm saying, Dave. And I mean, improve a lot. Like, as far as just regular football skills and developing and getting better, yes, I will give it to him. He has done that, and he is getting better. But again, at the pick where we picked him, Georgia boy, you know what I'm saying? I was expecting a little more pop from him. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. Shout out to the homie Cali Packer man in the building, bro. Hey, hell yeah. Hey, Ken Clark is a real Packer, bro. He a Packer through and through, man. So, getting rid of him, I just think it'll be a little too early, y'all. So I'm glad you guys agreeing with me. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Again, I ain't canceling him out. I ain't saying he ain't going to come in and tear some shit up because I do still have faith in him. And again, watching this film, I do see the burst. I do see, flashes of what I need to see. So, I'm not taking that away from him. But what I am saying is this year we're going to need to see something. Lucas Van Ness, too. I know it's a year early. I'm not going to give you more time than Devontae Wyatt. Van Ness, we need him to be unleashed this year. We've seen the skill set. He can chase a quarterback down from wherever, whether the quarterback's closer on his side or running to the other side. We've seen him with a pursuit drill and tackle down a quarterback and even running backs. Like, he has all the athletic ability. Halfly what? Hey, whatever's your best ability, we're going to have you doing it. If they don't have this man with his hair on fire, rushing the outsides and sometimes over the middle, I don't know what they're doing. But you got to think that they will. So, I'm looking for LVN to be unleashed too. And all this, LVN being unleashed, Devontae Wyatt doing what he's supposed to do, all this is going to make Kenny, number one, look better. And number two, extend him so he ain't got to do all the work, right? Exactly. So, I mean, if that's how it's falling, if we need to grab him when we need to grab him, you know what I'm saying? Don't know how far he's going to fall in the draft. Because again, let's remember, we 25th, bro. I mean, it's a little ways, man. A lot of people going to get picked. A lot of people going to be gone. Okay, for sure. And shout out to Brandy. For anybody who did the junior college grind, which I did, shout out to anybody who went to junior college, man. Shout out to Aaron Rodgers, Butte College. You feel me? Shout out to Cam Newton. He went to junior college. Steve Smith, senior, legendary Packer, went to my college. Isaac Bruce, Chad Johnson went to my college. You know what I'm saying? So, junior college is a grind, bro. And that means you really want it when you fucking around with, you know what I'm saying? So, shout out to them. Shit, we chilling, dog. You already know we talking about the Pack, all day, every day. I can't help but keep seeing these Kenny Clark trade deals getting done. It's like, why the fuck is everybody in such a rush to trade Kenny all of a sudden? Oh, it's to pay Love. No, man, we're gonna pay Love regardless. We're gonna figure that out. Don't take some away from the D, bro. The time to pay Love is now, because we ain't got to pay none of these receivers yet. So, we didn't bring back Campbell. Feel me? That might have been one of the reasons, we didn't bring back him or whatever. But, bro, we need Kenny, man. And that's on Pack. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, bro. So I really don't understand unless, you feel me? Unless they want, you know what I'm saying? Unless they're using that, as a ploy. Hey, this was Kenny's best year he just had as a trade. But I just don't see it, man. You can't get rid of Kenny. Shout out to 10 Racks in the building. Shout out to the homie, man. Shout out to Jared Reyes, of course. Hello, that's all I'm saying, Jared. That's all I'm saying, bro. Like, first of all, the nigga just had his best year. So that's first. So you want to get rid of that. Secondly, hey, who's one of the first players to step up and say something about Hafley? It was fucking Kenny Clark. He said, man, what I see him doing and how he's envisioning stuff so far look like it's going to be good. So why he going to be saying all that? And then we get rid of him. I think it'd be a bad deal to get rid of him. But then again, you know, I am never one, and they already know me, I'm never one to just read a story online and be like, oh, yeah, I believe in it. You know, I try to warn you guys all the time. You know, the media sucks and this and that. Be careful. Clickbait. Ain't no game on Sunday. So anybody in their clever mind could say, let me just stir up a clickbait title or something so I could get a lot of views. By the time the season starts, I'll have me a little more clout. Okay, people doing that. But you also got to make some sense. And I just really don't think it makes sense to get rid of Kenny. Number one, nobody in the draft we can replace him with as far as skill set. Number two, nobody on the team is better than him at that position. You know what I'm saying? So why get rid of him? I don't know. That's another thing too. You're gonna get premium Clark, man. Just imagine you got y'all. Actually, we might have to feel sorry for Kenny. How many years? Just think about it. He had Dean Lowry, Lancaster, Kingsley, Kiki around him. Like them dudes was getting stuck to the ground, bro. Shout out to Dean Lowry though. He did his thing a couple times. I'll never forget the interception he got. You know, Lancaster to a lesser degree. But damn, look what we was dealing with. Talking about and Kenny was there getting motherfucking double, triple team the whole time. Now all of a sudden he gets a little help, right? With the little rotation we got, just like Brandy. Like it ain't just about, you know, him being that A1 nose. Yo, he does need a rotation too to keep him fresh. How did the Giants just beat down the Patriots 2 times? One thing about Brady, he manipulates the pocket, does what he does. But when he has that interior pressure coming straight up the middle, a la Justin Tuck, you know, them moving Strahan around. Who was the other big boy over there? They had like at least 6 defensive linemen, y'all. OC Umanura. They had at least 6 defensive linemen that just was rotating. That is tough to deal with. And it keeps people fresh. As you guys do see, although it was a playoff game late in the year, we were huffing and puffing in San Francisco, right? So were they. Maybe we will have a fresher Kenny if hey, Coach O is going to get it together. I'm telling y'all, watch out for Coach O. Future, you know what I'm saying, DC in this league at some point. Future DC in this league, okay? Shit, he might get upgraded when Hafley leaves because Hafley only going to be here for a cup of fucking milk, cup of water, cup of beer, whatever y'all want. Because he's going to change this defense to a way where, again, Nathaniel wasn't here too long. All he did was make us a top offense for 2 years in a row, and then somebody snatch him. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we got to be expecting that to happen too. And casual LaFleur, not only a player's coach, but a coach's coach. Oh, go ahead. Go do some more opportunities. Check their ass. Nah, nigga, you under contract. You're going to stay here. Shit. Hey, I'm sure you guys heard before. Big Nate is coming to LA. And now you guys hear he is 2 hours away. For real. Yeah, and I would say that's another reason. I mean, if the market is going up, we can probably get Kenny for a little cheaper. Like Kenny ain't going to cost us that much, right? Especially now at this time in his career, bro. 2-year extension is what I'm looking at, and I think that'll work out. That'll give us enough time to, all right, find his replacement, you know? And again, why draft him that early? That was a perk of ours. When we drafted him, oh, he's so young, you know, that's going to help us. Well, longevity, well, goddamn it, use it. Why we keep hearing about these trades? Again, it could be clickbait. You know, sometimes where there is smoke, there's fire. I didn't just seen too many reports though. It's like, why is all of a sudden they hating on Kenny? For sure. And would Kenny be the last one? Would Kenny be the last one? I'm trying to think of somebody else. Oh, Jair, right? No, I don't know. I think Kenny's the last one. Oh, yeah, y'all gonna link up? Yeah, and you know, hopefully, you know, he does it. I think he has all the capability. Oh, I ain't mad at that. I'm not mad at going O-line. I am not, because you know, listen, left tackle is not solidified. Only two two positions on our team solidified on offensive line is Zach Tom and Elton Jenkins. Okay. Rasheed Walker came in and was impressive, 6-rounder, but we coming from David Bakhtiari now, right? Like we'd expect that same almost kind of standard, right? If we had Aaron Rodgers standing upright for his whole career, not having many issues with getting sacked, never being amongst the leader and getting sacked. You know, he's had a couple of injuries, you know, some freak ones, you know, like the last one he had. Glad that wasn't with us. But we've kept Aaron Rodgers upright for most of his career. We're trying to do the same thing for Jordan Love. So I'm not sure if Rasheed Walker is that guy. You know what I'm saying? Josh Myers, a lot to prove this year. You got one more year at center, Josh. And I think we've seen enough of what we need to see of you at center. I don't know if they're going to move you to guard. That's another thing about the good versatility you have, because you did play guard too, college. You know what I'm saying? So that's a hole. Right guard, you know, Sean Ryan. Listen, Runyon is gone. Sean Ryan, I mean, I liked what I seen a couple of times. You know, I did like how you came in real big boy shape, because, you know, the last time I seen you, it was totally different from the times I was seeing you in training camp and shit like that. You put on some good little weight, and that's that good weight, that good lineman weight. So, yeah, I ain't tripping at all. What? Who get mad at getting a lineman? Shit. Well, shit. I remember them times. Hey, homie Thunder back in the building, man. Shout out to Thunder, dog. You know, we just chilling, doing our regular 1-2, bro. Okay, Sierra College. That's what's up. Where's that at? Where's Sierra College? It sound familiar. Oh shit. You know what I'm saying? At some point we're gonna do that shit. At some point we're gonna do it. I don't know how my day is gonna be today. I don't know if I'm gonna have as much free time as you, Zane, but we'll see. After this, I'll figure out what's going on today. You know what I'm saying? Because I do want to stream, but sometimes I can't. But yeah, that'll be cool. Oh yeah, Callie, you already know how it go. We all family in this motherfucker. You already know. Hey, thank you for the reassurance, Thunder. Hell yeah. He was. And you know what? Respect to Lowry, because what they said was, you know, the thing about Lowry, sometimes, bro, it ain't about the game. Lowry is that motherfucker who gets you ready in practice. They say Lowry just was you know what I'm saying? In practice, he really brought it every time. So that really gets the players around you better. Why could it not, you know, get transitioned to the field on real games? But, you know, Dean Lowry did his thing for what he was, right? Oh yeah, that boy got a lot to prove too. But I wouldn't even say that Watson has nothing to prove. Only thing he got to prove is that he can stay healthy, because we seen this dude on the field. Can y'all please watch him and watch some of the stat lines? 4 catches, 110 yards, 2 touchdowns. Shit like that, to the point where Devontae, you had to look his way like 8, 9, 10, 11 times a game. Christian Watson, he could have a ball out game with fucking 3 catches, because one of them going to be for 70. He could ball out with 4 catches, because one of them going to be 60. He could have 3 catches for 100 yards, 2 rushes for 60 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Like, he's that guy, man. We just need him to stay healthy. We seen in Buffalo a couple years ago, first few plays, it's like, I was like, okay, we setting up Christian. This going to be a game we game planning around him. First fucking quarter goes down with a concussion. You know what I'm saying? So by hook or by crook, this man has been injured. The ghost of Hammy Watkins still lives in Green Bay. Hopefully this year is gone. We had to go to the great college of Wisconsin University over in Madison, right? To go get this checked out, bro. They should have got that shit checked out a long time ago, but hopefully no more soft tissue issues. Hell, y'all, we ain't giving up on him. Yeah, I thought I seen a little something, but then it just never worked out. Oh, hell yeah, that's what's up. I ain't afraid of a drink. He would and he should, bro. I mean, we did give him something nice, right? His last contract was a nice one, right? We paid him pretty good. So, you know what I'm saying? How many of those you think you're going to get? Okay. Kenny is the last one. So for sure, I mean, we got to keep that going, and let's get him a ring, bro. Hey, hell yeah. Hey, you already heard the homie Cali Packer, man. If you guys haven't done it, if you haven't wiped your feet at the door, if you happen to turn on the street, all we ask you turn your lights on, man. Wipe your feet at the door. We might have nice white carpet in the house, man. So, you know, hit that like button, y'all. As I do my little, get one more little bowl ready before we get up out of here. But yeah, man, I'm just not ready for Kenny to go yet. You know, like seeing the reports at first, I ain't even tripping, you know, but then I just keep seeing them. I'm like, why are they fucking with my boy Kenny? I said, let me go ahead and put out the energy out there. Me amongst some real Packer fans, like my boy Callie just said, me amongst some real Packer fans, let's have this discussion. And it is a foregone conclusion that everybody in this chat, I haven't heard one person say, oh, let Kenny go. You know what I'm saying? Nobody has said that. Why? Because he is a staple at this point for Green Bay, bro. And how about we reward him with good coaching, which he hasn't had, and with good players around him, which he hasn't had for the majority of his career, bro. You know, I wish this would be like an Aaron Donald deal where, you know, we'll win a Super Bowl with Kenny and he'll get to retire and all that. But again, I think he's still too young for that. So, you know, this will be the last little go around for Kenny, I believe. And hopefully it's a 2-year deal, man. Hopefully it is a 2-year deal, man. Dude is good, bro. Exactly. And I think that'll really, like, you know, that'll deflate the defense a little bit. Oh, shit, Milto ain't in the building, but hey, the homie John Baden already came through. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't Milto, it's John, and then that's anybody too. But those were the first two who really, you know, who I noticed was really on that like button deal. And, you know, I wasn't even on it at a certain point. But then when I started looking at analytics and stuff that you need to succeed with YouTube and stuff, the like is very important. You know, likes are probably even more important than subscriptions, for real. So that's why I be on y'all about that. And, you know, I never used to say it, didn't used to care to say it, but talking, you know, more prominent YouTubers who I know in real life and shit, like, they like, yo, you got to say it every time. You got to ask for donations. You got to just do it all up until, you know, until you just stop. So, you know, there's generous people out there. Hey, the Cash App is down at the bottom of the scroll. If you ever want to help the channel grow, help give me more time to do more content. Shit, I get enough little change on this bitch. I just, hey, little homie, you cover for me. Do this, do this, do this. And I could make videos all day, every day, including for my other channels. So, you know, that's the real plan. You know, I'm sharing with y'all. Yeah, 10 racks. I didn't want to quite say that because, you know, y'all know I just be, hey, when the G is involved, I think every Packer player is the best ever. So I didn't want to go that far. I did say Pro Bowl. I didn't want to go all pro because, you know, you got the Chris Joneses out there. You got the big boy Vita Vea. You got Matabuke, even though he's like a DN though, but he switches around. Hey, you already know on 420 HPOV Boulevard, it's Friday every day. You hear me? I don't think so. It's about time I figure out what the fuck is going on with Rudy Ford. Because if I could just say we got Ford and Anthony Johnson Jr., we're good, right? And we're definitely going to get something in the draft. So, and then again, like, you know, y'all got to understand McKinney is being an eraser. You know, he's a top tier safety for whatever we were asking for. Like, we really got our dreams. You know, they came true with this, you know, how many times we done went into a off-season free agency program like, y'all know Packers ain't gonna do nothing. You know, a lot of times we actually got the best guy out there, dude. You know, and he's an eraser. What he's getting paid, he's gonna have to make up for it. Whatever he does have around him, he's gonna have to make up for it, and he will. Do you guys remember Ed Reed? Not saying this guy is Ed Reed, but he can cover 2 routes at the same time. They do that in Madden. He'll cover one guy. Once the ball's in the air, he sees where it's going. He's fast and athletic enough to jet over there and be a part of that play. So he shuts down a player over here. So that'll help Rudy Ford if we get him back. That helped Anthony Johnson Jr. if we get him back. So, you know, and then again, we still don't know how exactly everybody's going to be used, and we don't know yet. Brandy, let's for sure see who we have after the draft. Even after then, we might pick up somebody off of somebody got roster cuts. Like we might get a vet safety there. You never know. So we'll see. But I think just to answer, the question right now, if we are to have Anthony Johnson Jr. and Rudy Ford equipped with Xavier McKinney and whomever else we get in the draft, hopefully a DeJohn, but I'm not about to start doing that, y'all. Told y'all I'm not about to start doing that, and this motherfucker gonna go 11th, and then we're gonna be looking crazy. No 2 pumps of vanilla for us. But yeah, it really depends, man. The meal is not done yet. You only see the sides getting worked on. You don't see the big roast in the oven yet. So we gotta make sure we got a full picture. But if McKinney came in there with whatever draft pick we get, along with Anthony Johnson Jr. and Rudy Ford, I'm totally okay with those safeties. I am totally okay with it. Yeah, that's how you got to look at it, Callie. Well, nah, I just mean, I don't want just a specific name. Hey, we get a good player in, all right, let's bring him in. But of course, hey, we ain't got enough talent yet. Hey, if we did, we'd have smacked around Frisco. You know what I'm saying? If we did, we probably would have won more than 9 games. You feel me? I know we all, again, including myself, next year is we gonna really do it. But we also gotta, look in the mirror and chill. And then again, the only thing Jordan Love hasn't done is do it again. So we gotta see him do that first again too. We all gonna be optimistic, but we don't have enough talent, bro. I gotta disagree, Callie. For sure. And then, but again, we didn't have enough talent last year. Will McKinney be a difference? Possibly. You know what I'm saying? So, we'll see. We'll see. But hey, we need as many as players we can get still, Cali. We do. Okay, well shit. Shout out to Northern Cali, man. Hey, that sounds good to me, bro. That sounds good to me. So are you saying we're not going to draft a running back or receiver? I don't think we need to. 10 Racks don't think we need to either. I don't think we need a running back or a receiver in this draft at all. So that little list there that my boy 10 Racks came up with, trust me, that looks like what he's going to do. Now, I don't know when and where he's going to get them. If the O-line's going to be first, if the safety's going to be first, I don't know. But those are the positions. And we got so many picks that we can do it, you guys. So, once we see the whole pie, we might go get us, I don't know. That's why I can't wait. What, we a week away now? I cannot wait. Hell yeah, Eddie in the building. Shout out to Cali Packer, man. Yeah, David, we've talked about this on this channel. I think me and Brandy, project players, man. It take too long. Like we love Rashawn, but it took too long. Now I know we had the Smith bros, so that kind of took away from snaps. And that first year, them two played like 80% of the snaps. So Rashawn really didn't get no burn. And the Packer way. The Packers do not mind unsitting the motherfucker, even if it's the most important position on your team. So I hate to say it, but we're going to get a project player or two. And Goot kind of alluded to that because what he said, somebody asked him something, are you going for your prototype, the athletic? And he said, yes. He said, I'm not veering away from that. There's always exceptions, right? But he said, I'm not veering away from that, meaning that he might take a athletic guy is pretty much a project player because he ain't saying nothing about his skill set on football. Like, oh, he can stop the run. He said, oh, an athletic guy. Well, damn, what can he do though? That when the teaching comes in from the coaching and the culture and all that. But an athlete, when they say, oh, you're drafting an athlete, that's kind of a project player, kind of like a Keyshawn Nixon, kind of like just a person who you don't really know his position, but he's a football player. He's very talented. You just got to know when and where to put him. He got in on offense, you guys. Shouldn't be hard to find. Just look at the offensive plays that Keyshawn Nixon played with the Packers. You know what I'm saying? Too bad we got 8 fucking receivers, unless he would be used more. Same like Devin Hester. That nigga done played corner. They done put him at receiver. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it looks like Goot will draft another one of those guys, an athletic guy. That really just means like he got all the measurables and fast and all that, but he don't know the game yet. Late bloomer in the game. Got to get more physical. Need to get better in the film room. You know what I'm saying? Study better. That's the only issue you're dealing with, and that's why they are project players. They got all the skills. When you see them, it's like, why ain't he on the field? He don't quite got it there. Oh yeah, hey, like I said the other time, bro, you don't hit the like button, you a hater, bro. I'll be having hella views with like 20 likes. I'm like, did y'all forget, bro? I know y'all heard me say it in the video. For sure. Yeah, they brought back Rudy. Wait, I don't know. I heard they did. I'm trying to figure it out. Brandy says no, but I would love to have him. I mean, what are they waiting on? I mean, is he hurt? Do they he got to clear medically? Like, what are they waiting on for that? The man led the team in interceptions. Yeah, for sure. For sure. We don't want him doing everything, but in big plays when he has to, he can. But hey, that's why we trying to get that guy. That's why we trying to get, man, that's why we trying to get Cooper DeJean. Like, that just looks like the most perfect pick, bro. It really does. But we're at 25. What we gonna trade up how many spots? Like, I don't know. I don't think we're gonna get him, y'all. I'm trying, that's why I don't even want to be saying it. Oh, Cooper, no, bro. If we get him, oh my God, I'll be happy. But come on, man. He gonna be gone unless we trade up. And how many picks are we gonna have to trade up? But we do have the draft premium, the most picks. Not only the most picks, but the most premium picks too than most everybody. Exactly. Injury bug gets everybody. If he's out there flying around being Xavier McKinney, he's going to miss a game or two. He's going to have to get out for a play or two. He puts his body on the line. I hope not. Hell yeah. That's crazy we haven't brought him back. Right. Hey, that's for real. Hey, that's why I just had to just admit it, right? That it's going to happen. But just not our first fucking pick, bro. Why our first pick got to be a project player? But let's not doubt Goot fine and stuff. Maybe this is what we should do, right? Because project player give you upside. If he figures all this shit out, then he's physically and athletically ready. If he's up there, right, then that might be a game changer. If you're already good at finding hidden gems. Goot is so good at finding fucking 5th, 6th, and 7th rounders, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I think we go on O-line too, bro, for sure. Oh, I know you do. You don't even miss a game either. I didn't miss a game this last year. I used to just work like, oh, they making their money, I'm gonna make mine too. But shit, I made sure I had every fucking game off for sure. Woo! Corner that first round again. If it's that 2 pumps of vanilla, Brandy, yes. Maybe if it's a Nate Wiggins, yes. And you know what? We do. I mean, there is some uncertainty at corner, so it will be smart to draft one, right? And again, like with people just going 5 wide most of the time, 2 tight end, you just need more guys, man, back there, especially when you're gonna be having interchangeable parts, for sure. Yeah, that's another one, Thunder. Him too. But again, I don't want to keep saying these names and then Kool-Aid end up playing for the Bears. That's gonna really fuck me up. You feel me? So I don't even want to fall in love with none of these names. And you know what? That's another thing. I am more open now, y'all. At first, I'm like, absolutely not. LVN and Rashawn Gary, we good. No, we might need another fucking edge. We might need another pass rusher, y'all. You can't get enough of those. So they might do that too. A Chop Robinson, another one of them names I like, and it's starting to, one of them. Listen, feels up to me. We'll draft Chop Robinson, Nate Wiggins, Cooper DeJean, Max Melton. You feel me? And it says, a D tackle is he from Georgia? Yeah, but anyway, We'll see, bro. That's why in Goot we trust, man. Goot thinking about this, working on this right now, you guys. As we're talking right now, Goot's still trying to figure this shit out. So just be, hey, rest assured, we gonna be fine. Yeah, but like, man, y'all, I mean, is we really holding? I mean, is we really? Did we use all our money? Because Ford should be a cheap ad, bro. Like, and I like what I see from him. Well, let's hope some of these projects works out. I mean, will we say Rashawn worked out up until this point? I would still say, you know, I'll give him credit because of the injury happened and he came back. Next year too, Rashawn. Again, it ain't all about sacks, right? But can we get a 15 to 18 sack year from you, bro? Feel me? Just for the pundits, just for all the people who like the sexy. Again, it's more about pressures, which I know you're gonna do. But can we get the numbers up a little bit? Can we get an interception, Rashawn? Or maybe not, right? Because Hafley uses dudes to their strength. Rashawn's is not dropping back. But I'm like, you know, if you comparable to TJ Watt and these other real deal, big deal pass rushers out there, them motherfuckers drop back sometimes. Them motherfuckers bat balls down and get their own interceptions. Like, I'm waiting for that kind of shit, Rashawn. Hey, your D-line moves, your powers, your skills, especially the bull rush, all superb. But, you know, there was a few or a couple times where, you know, probably was tired, though. Rashawn got you know, washed out a little bit. We ain't hear from him in a few series. Yeah, definitely in Goot we trust. John Money. Oh, yeah, for sure. What? Yes, he's definitely going to get it. Hell yeah, the mustard. Yeah, for sure. Hey, I don't want to do it, y'all. I'm not about to keep saying Cooper DeJean and when this motherfucker go at pick 14. Like, it's not happening, you guys. It's not happening. So let's not do that. You know what I'm saying? For sure, for sure. Definitely. And again, we might get an edge sooner than y'all think. You know, again, my mind might change and I don't know shit anyway, but shit, it might be offensive tackle slash guard, bro, or another tackle guard slash center like Elton and like Zach Tom. Don't say it's impossible to find a guy like that, but there is this one guy who's a center slash guard, and that is two positions that we really need to figure out. So imagine we get the maximum premium offensive lineman. I forgot dude's name and I forgot his college, but it's a center slash guard. So it's like if Myers don't work out, this kid is right behind him. We get to see him for Myers last year. And like he can really, and he's going to get in a pinch anyway due to injuries, to helmet malfunction, shoe fall off. Like, we going to draft the lineman, y'all. We going to draft the lineman. Yeah, we know that, but bro ain't showed us yet. I know he got injured, so hopefully that is a hidden gem who comes in, you know, but I don't know enough and I'm not confident enough in him to stamp him right now like, oh yeah, he going to come in. I've heard a lot about him, you know, so hey, we going to see how he does, but good problem to have. Can he be what JJ Ngabare was, though? JJ was starting to pick up a little. He was starting to get him a sack every other, you know, game. He was starting to, you know. I don't think so, Brandy. Brandy, you tell me about wide receiver. Okay, so that problem is solved. And then tight end. Where? We got Tyler Davis. We got the two monsters. And then we got Ben Sims. Like, and then running back, Emmanuel Wilson, AJ Dillon, and Jacobs. Like, you don't need one unless they're going to play special teams. And Malik Taylor, our special teams wide receiver, ain't giving up his spot. Why? Because he's good on the field and in his special teams. He played a certain percentage of special teams plays. So, you know, that's what make me know we're not going to get a receiver, is because Malik already handles that special teams deal. You know, because if we end up keeping 6 or 7 receivers on the roster, and we average, I think, 6 the past 2 years, we kept 6. And then again, shit is interchangeable. Like Bo Melton, which I hope not. He could be on the practice squad up until week 1, and then week 1 they activate him. That's happened, stuff like that. But Bo Melton ought to make the fucking roster, bro, from day one, bro. Seeing the way he came in and did what he did last year, they playing. Hey, look. And that's another thing. I think Jair, man, hopefully too, like his injury history, he just stays healthy. But I think he gonna have, you know, one of them years too. He coming early and shit. He coming in the non-voluntary shit. You know he want to put on. He don't want nobody to come in and be a captain, bro, over him. Woo, man, ain't enough weight in the world. That boy 370, bro. That boy 370, bro. He got sweet feet though. I wish he got a chance. I really do. But clearly Rashid has beat him out. So I think it's a fatigue thing with Caleb. We can't be having his ass tired as hell out there going against Bosa. Oh, y'all getting it in right now? Okay. Okay, Steve said we will be drafting one. I don't see it with Emmanuel Wilson there, and we had some other nigga in the running back room. I don't even know who he was, but he's like, he on a team right now. I just don't think we're gonna do that. I just don't think we're gonna do that right now. We have a lot invested in Josh Jacobs for sure, and then AJ is kind of like a prove it deal, but AJ is definitely going to be there because he's going to be a good segue to help Jacobs with this offense, with pass pro, with certain other shit, and then again. It ain't like they're gonna change his position to AJ Dillon fullback. He might play some fullback. You know, it ain't gonna be the first year. He's just gonna come starting fullback and then play fullback every game. They gotta pepper him in and get him used to it too. That would be a new position. Okay, y'all ragging on Keyshawn Nixon because he go and play a new position for the first year in his career, and he be getting burnt and shit from niggas that's in the NFL, top offenses in the league. Who I'd rather than burning Keyshawn Nixon than our outside guys. That'd be a bigger problem. Okay, we're going to address that position in this draft. So Keyshawn, might be sharing snaps with whoever else we get in the draft. If he's big and physical enough. If he's big and physical enough. And Thunder, that's why I've been saying we need on this team. We need a little more nasty, a little more angry, especially from the big boys. Yeah, I mean, it's really his opportunity to lose. But you got to think they're gonna bring in some guy who's tough, who's gonna make it hard on them. But then again, we got two spots that need help: center and guard. So is Myers and Ryan gonna fail? If so, we got a guy who could replace either one of them. So I forgot the dude's name. I hate falling in love with names, but I was just looking at a report. The Packers were looking at this guy. I forgot his school, but he's a guard/center and can do each one as equally as good, bro. Probably better than Myers' ass. A good fit for what? Special teams? Because he is not gonna get no play. He ain't gonna get a carry. We talking about, first of all, let's start off. We are talking about Matt LaFleur, right? Much as we love him, bro. Like how many times we done, if Aaron Jones gets the ball 20 times, we win. And he's ignored that. Okay, that's one. Number two, when the runner who does come in, who has a heavy workload, who has proven 3, 4, 5 years in the NFL as a top tier rusher, led the league in rushing 2 years ago, Josh Jacobs. As soon as he comes in, they talk about him in a passing game. So I just don't think it's enough balls on the goddamn team for us to have a certain nice pickup at running back. What is he going to be doing? I mean, special teams, like if he's going to do that and excel at that, but running back is not a position where, special teamers are normally defenders who excel or wide receivers because they can use their speed and sometimes they want to get a little physical. But special teamers are normally like, defensive type guys, right? You need that aggressiveness coming down, somebody used to making tackles like that. So hey, we'll see you guys. For sure. I ain't mad at O-line at all. Yeah, that was the name, bro. That's the name. That's the name. I remember that's the name, bro. That's the name. That boy a monster, bro. I ain't mad at that. I'll say two. I'll say we'll draft 2 linemen. Definitely, Brandy. That is, again, who's going to play the third linebacker? Who? We don't know. So that might be a more important question, too, coming into this draft. Nobody talking about linebacker. Yes, Quay. Yes, McDuffie. But hello, there is an extra slot for a guy to get up in there. Although it might be 20% of the time. Like, there's still going to be a time where, we got to put so much in a box. So My boy Thunder, I don't see any running backs or wide receivers on there. I feel the same way, man. I feel the same way, Thunder. You mean you on the same page? And again, I don't know shit. So hey, they might go draft the running back with the first fucking pick. God damn it, and I'll be wrong. And whoever he is, I'm going to root for him. But I'm just really trying to look at this team, and we don't need a running back, people. Not even like a little. We don't need receivers, people. Not even a little. Not even a little. Bro, we're going to get a combination of all of these things. It's just when we're going to get them. We're definitely getting 2 O-linemen. We're definitely getting I want to say 2 safeties, or again, it's a tweeners. It's a lot of corner / safeties. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get one of those and a full outside guy, I believe, and a slot. Like, listen, bro, we got enough picks to cover it all. Shit, you know me. I ain't touching no regs right now, especially since Mutt just came out with the new program today, the draft program. I'm like, I ain't touching no regs at all, bro. At least not today. Maybe tomorrow, but if I do stream tonight, I'm gonna be busy. Yeah, we need one, bro. And then, like, listen, I love Quay, you know what I'm saying? But and Isaiah McDuffie too, bro. But I still think we need that general. Quay is that dude who could play with his hair on fire and just be that what he's done for us. Pick sixes to the house, strip sack fumbles, strips, just making regular tackles. That's the Quay we like. But as far as the field general, controlling everything, and I don't see that. He did wear the green dot a little bit. I am not limiting him. Not saying he can't do it, but he just ain't that guy right now. So I think we need a general, and McDuffie could be a general, but he's just limited elsewhere. You feel me? Like, he got the general mindset, but he gotta, he can't handle the whole load like that. I don't know. I like Dylan more than most. You know what I'm saying? I really do. It's not like he's got a whole premium opportunity to take over as running back number 1, and he failed us. Anytime he did start a game in place of Aaron Jones, we won the game, number 1. And, it is what it is. And then again, if we such need running back so much, why the fuck did we get rid of Tyler Goodson? Why the fuck did we get rid of Kylan Hill? 2 guys who I really, really liked. Now y'all want to get another one? I don't want the Packers to draft the running back because they ain't going to know what to do with him anyway. Tyler Goodson and motherfucking Kylan Hill I thought either one of them will replace Aaron Jones. Now, again, if they really are something, they'll do something elsewhere. But sometimes opportunities just don't happen that way. You know what I'm saying? But I was really looking forward to seeing Kylan Hill. They had this motherfucker returning kicks, gets hurt. Tyler Goodson, I don't know what the fuck happened. He was he was like a 5, 8'5", 9 Darren Sproles almost. Oh yeah, I mean, shit, bro. You see what I do, right? Shit, Packers all my life, bro. Okay, even him, bro. I mean, I know my coach back in the day said everybody looked good in shorts, but when that nigga walked in the room, I'm like, well, who that nigga? You know what I'm saying? Hey, we ain't gonna give him a shot. Like, we're not drafting a running back, people. Sorry, man. Hey, if we do, I would glad to be wrong on that. You know what I'm saying? Or I just don't, bro. We got so many holes to fill, and we supposed to be getting ready for right now. Like, we do. This is the D train all over again, right? But we're doing it for Jordan Love, right? So, like, we got to strike while the iron is hot. They see Love is really ascending. Like, we got to do something now, bro. Getting a running back right now, he ain't going to be the starter. He ain't going to pass Jacobs, right? And then, like, it's just, I don't see a spot for him. That'll be a wasted roster spot, bro. We got 3 already. We got 3. And as much as they've been talking about Emmanuel Wilson and including him, how you going to include him when you got AJ? You couldn't even. Y'all gonna see. Let's act like we know LaFleur too, bro. Like, okay, we might draft this running back, but he would not be used. Yes, but it's going to be kind of like our Super Bowl team, Dave. They will give up a few big ones, but they will also get a few big ones, which we didn't do at all last year. 2 times. You know, like, ooh, it was rough last year with the turnovers. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. You know, once we draft him, I'll then look at the year making model and see what he can do and see how that equates to him being on our team. He has. Wyatt is one of them and Quay is one of them. Y'all seen when that other coach got on the field and they punked him. So, yes. Damn, that's almost a Harold Carmichael. That dude, yeah, he should be a tight end for sure. But then again, I'm worried about that 238. To be 6'7", 238, that's a little light in the ass, man. You're going to be getting his ass pushed around. They're going to chop him down. Hell yeah, that's how you do it. What weapon though? I mean, where's he gonna get put in though? Like we have all the weapons. I mean, I ain't quite. You know, Callie kind of said it earlier. Like we set. We just need to pepper in the shit on the outside. But like, where can we find anybody who's gonna come in on offense and be better than a Josh Jacobs, Romeo Dubs? You're gonna take away some snaps from Dubs. You're gonna take away some snaps from Wicks. Like we are fine. Like we need O linemen. Those are playmakers too. Those are playmakers too. So again, we're not. I don't see a receiver, tight end, or running back. And what a great problem to have for all the skill positions to be not a worry for us. You guys remember the days of no separation from Packers receivers? You know what I'm saying? We couldn't score, like all kind of shit. For sure. Again, unless he just sees a guy that's he already knows is better than Dillon and Wilson and all them. But what the fuck you get Wilson for last year? Just to hold a spot? Like, are you going to give him an opportunity? You know what I'm saying? He looked good in the preseasons. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know where we're going to squeeze in another running back or receiver or tight end at. I just don't know where. And if so, it'll be on special teams. And that's not going to make a play for us. And then that's another thing. You know, we all worried about the first pick, possibly day 2. Y'all know we good day 3, 4. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to think. We definitely need a line. Oh, Goot, hey, you know Goot is an addict. And he got a hard on when they said, Goot, you got a lot of picks. First thing he said is, I want more. God damn it, I ain't mad at you, Goot. Yeah, a edge and or a big boy down there. Yeah, but bro, we got so many picks. We're going to do it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, 25 is kind of like, it's that spot. It's like, damn. You know what I'm saying? I mean, still get a good premium player, but then it's kind of like a, you know. But again, you know what? Let's look at the bright side. Let's play devil's advocate. By the time 25 come around, because you know the higher the pick, the more the risk, right? So you know, you got motherfuckers who gonna be happy draft day thinking they got something, and then they're gonna strike out 2-3 years later, right? So the first 10 to 15, so I even say 20 picks are guys who may or may not do something. You gotta look at the turnaround. A lot of cats ain't even in the league no more. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit, I don't know what clip you seen, but I seen him. He was a leader. He walked everybody in. He walked Wilson in, Jacobs, and the other nigga, Mayweather, whatever his name is. We might, bro. We might. And nah, you doing better than that, Steve. You doing better than 37 cent. Yeah, bro. Like, where we gonna squeeze one at? That's what I'm talking about. So for that, he can't be doing picks. That's just nah. Every pick, bro. We getting a lineman. We getting a corner, a safe. Like, bro, we got so many. I can't wait now. See, I cannot wait to see what he does, bro. I cannot wait. Hey, shout out to 10 Racks for sure. We getting premium players in the 4th and 5th. You already know. That's why, bro. This team, bro. Woo, boy. And they're gonna learn the culture off the top. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna see a new, improved, even better of a leader, Jordan Love. Jair is zeroed in more now than ever. I think us going and losing to San Francisco really did something to us. It ain't like the time where Mostert ran for 200 yards some on us. It ain't like the time the Kaepernick game, which I was at, where he ran for 100 some on us. After this loss to them, it really feels like, man, we had which we did, and sorry for Detroit, but they had the same deal. So, hey, Detroit, we're going to have to deal with, y'all. I'm saying it early. Yes, it's the 0-16 Lions, but they bite kneecaps, bro. Like, we're going to have to see them, bro. We're going to have to see them. They might turn into our annual split. Remember, Minnesota used to be our annual split, and the rest of the division will sweep. Detroit might turn into our annual split, but I'm looking for a full sweep of the North. I'm going to continue to say that until it's not possible anymore. But if we really swept the North this year, that'll prove a big statement, bro. But that's a tough task, though. But we definitely beating Chicago, bitch ass. Dylan done made the cut since he done made the league. So what's all of a sudden going to make Dylan not make the cut? And he's coming in with a chip on his shoulder. Like, y'all motherfuckers almost got rid of me. Man, come on. Hey, we ain't getting no running back. Yeah, hey, not even 1,000 cuts, 1,000 paper cuts. It's like, man, imagine dying by getting paper cutted up. That's like a lot of cuts there. Hey, just take out the machete, take out the claymore, take out the sword, whatever you want to do, and take me out. But that paper cut shit, nah, man, I ain't about to sit through that. So yeah, that's how it was with Joe Barry, bro. 1,000 cuts. But yeah, and then again, man, at some point too, we're gonna fully dictate the game. Plays are gonna get made in every fucking Sunday. So yes, we're gonna get burnt. Like shit, that shit happen in every game. But it's not gonna be to the level that we have been. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying it's a different staff. Again, it's a whole new staff. All these players got to re-impress. They knew what to expect from Joe Barry coming in, so they might not have been as motivated coming in a training camp. Do you see Jair coming early? He got to look. Hey, he's trying to get in Halfley's back pocket. Like, I don't know what you thought before you got here, but I'm that nigga over here. I'm the one who you need to be talking to and hollering at. And I want to be a captain because they didn't give me the captain last year, although it is voted by the team. So I'm not sure how Ja could get mad if he wasn't voted as a captain. I think it is a team voted thing. But again, they can veto or do whatever. But Ja looked like he's on another level. Love looks like he, again, this is the time to strike, bro. And then it ain't got to be this year. I know everybody want to win this year, but this is like a 3-year window, I say. This is a good 3-year window that we're in. So, and then we'll regroup. And then for Love's final years, we'll get him another ring. We're going to get him a ring within the next 3 years. Then we're going to take like 3 years off, getting shit together, bringing people to whatever. And then to close out his career, then we're going to win him another one on the way out. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's the only way. And if Goop is going to stick by his word, and we all agree as fans that we are in that position to pick best player available. We're in that position. Hey, hell yeah. Hey, I appreciate that, Kylie Packer. Y'all heard the man. Hey, hit the like button for your boy, please. Let's run it up. Okay. I mean, but man, I'm going to have to see this dude. I mean, again, his measurables are amazing, but I feel the same way about Caleb Jones. Why the fuck he ain't in? You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. For sure. Hey, Cali think we set, man. And yes, we do. I want to say it's okay. I want to say it's on Thursday, and it is on Thursday. Thank you, Brandy. Oh, you're going to enjoy that. Hey, make sure you save me some beer, man. Hey, easy, Zane? Okay. Oh, Dave. That is an understatement, bro. Man, oh, man. Watch what those two do. Again, I don't know if you guys haven't looked at the Wicks workouts and shit, but bro is not playing around, bro. Like, he's not playing. He got a little bit of that taste. You know what happened with him? He was probably a guy who probably wasn't going to get a shot, but he got that one shot, and he just was like, bro, I was shocked at sometimes how open the dude was. I'm like, that nigga was wide open. I'm like, what's going on? Then when you look at his route running, it's like, this dude got motherfuckers running in circles. Got the corner's hips going that way, man. That boy, hey, boy, hey, I'm telling y'all. Hey, that's why we have fun. Oh yeah, Montez Sweat talking about some I ain't losing to Green Bay. You definitely are. Definitely not. And he won't fall off the planet because this is a year where he should be motivated more than ever. You know, first of all, his boy Aaron Jones is gone. Who's to not say now it's not happening? Josh Jacobs is a starter, but who's to not say in AJ Dillon's mind, well, fucking, he gonna have to beat me, right? He's gonna have to beat me in training camp. Let it be that way. And then again, there might be a game where you've seen Aaron Jones and AJ Dillon for the first 2-3 plays. Dillon is in there. There's no problem. Then Aaron comes in. You know how Matt LaFleur does it. It depends on the matchup. Oh yeah, I hate paper cuts. I've gotten plenty. Counting all them blue hundreds. Not for real. I wouldn't be mad at that, and I think he could do it. I think he could do it. And he will be given an opportunity. Coach O is going to cook. Coach O, again, this is a new D-line coach. We had Montgomery for far too long. Sometimes you just need a change of scenery. Coach O going to come in and see all these dudes and figure them out and put him where he thinks, like, we're going to see another philosophy, you guys. This is not Joe Barry. This is not Montgomery, bro. Hey, y'all, we're going to have to jump them. All right, so, hey, shout out to Neutral. Welcome to 420 HPOV Boulevard. All we ask is that you hit the like button. And if you drive on my street at nighttime, you turn your lights on. If not, it's getting shot up. You know, we Packers fans here. We talk about it every day, every weekday. You know, I need the weekend to get my freak on. But thank you for coming through. So everybody give Neutral Natural. I might have seen my boy before, though. I don't know. Y'all let me know. For real. And I don't know who you talking about there. Oh boy. Hey, shout out to my boy Steve. See, hey, that's all we need, man. That's all we need. Hey, thank y'all for helping your boy out. Hey, Thunder know what he talk about, man. Thunder knows what he talking about. It's about the trenches, man. And we need to get better in both. Hey, Donald Driver is a fucking legend, bro. Love is the man. Hell yeah. Yeah, it's definitely a new day, like more than we ever imagined. But and this was a good day, y'all. But I'm gonna get up out of here now. This was fun. Appreciate y'all coming through. Appreciate y'all showing love. Appreciate y'all hitting the like button, bro. And we just gonna keep running it up. This channel's gonna keep growing. And I can't wait for the draft now, y'all. Y'all got me. Y'all got me just ready for the draft now. And I can't not wait. Why? Because in my mind and heart, no matter who this man picks, at this point, what we always say, in Goot we trust. So I'm getting the hell up out of here. So shout out to my boy David. Shout out, hey, that's Niehoff for y'all. Shout out to the homie Thunder, man. Thunder been putting in that work, y'all. Kylie Packer came through today. Kylie Packer ain't sleep. What, you ain't got to work? Thank you for coming through, man. Shout out to Kylie Packer, man. Everybody hit that like button. Zane and Brandy, my mods, man. Love y'all both. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for y'all support all the time. Thunder, my boy Steve. Shout out to Steve, man. Neutral Natural. Shout out to my boy there. I think I seen him. I seen him somewhere, probably in comments on my other video or something. But shout out to you, bro. Thanks for catching the live. Appreciate you. Hit that like button. If I forgot about you, I didn't forget about you. My boy 10 Racks, man. My boy Jared Reyes came through, man, showing love always. Show love to my other channels too, man. Appreciate you, bro. Again, if I forgot about you, I didn't forget about you. Shout out to Big Nate. He said he was 2 hours away from LA, so now he must be what, an hour or 45 minutes away. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Big Nate on your trip to LA or whatever. Hopefully, you see Cali. Hopefully we could, link up or something. But we got to see about times and shit. All right, so on that note, I'm getting out of here. If I forgot about you, I didn't forget about you. Shout out to my boy Joe again, too. My boy Steve. I might double down, triple down on your names. Just trying to get everybody, make sure I show the love because I really appreciate y'all coming through and mixing it up with your boy. So on that note, man, we getting up out of here. Shout out to Packers Kingdom, too, man. Shout out to my boy TR, too, man. And man, I think I got everybody, bro. Hey, these things been getting long, bro, and it only shows growth, and I appreciate it. At some point, though, we're going to have to just, I'm gonna do top 10 or some shit like that. I don't know. Packers fan 12, my boy. Love Jones, my boy. And I'm out of here.